better stop. 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 Stop the bike now.
Joel here with Bodycam Breakdown TV. Today's footage comes from Crime Scrutiny. If you want to watch the original video without my commentary or breakdown, I'll have the full footage linked below so you can watch it start to finish. What begins as a routine response involving a reported stolen item quickly changes when the suspect refuses to cooperate. As tensions rise and compliance breaks down, officers are forced to respond to a situation that rapidly turns into a physical confrontation. The breakdown starts now.
Echo 226, Flagler.
Stop. Stop right now. Dude, you better stop. I'm telling you. You better stop. 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 Stop the bike now. Get off the bike. Hey.
Refusing to stop is often the first sign that voluntary compliance is breaking down. Before the officer can investigate anything else, the immediate priority becomes gaining control of the encounter safely and preventing the situation from escalating further.
Get off. Get off. Stop. I'm telling you. Bitch, get off my gun. You get off the gun. Tase you.
Get off of me.
I'm gonna tase you.
Seriously, stop.
Dude, let go of my gun right now. Well, I gotta get him off right now.
Seriously.
Once the suspect gains control of an officer's firearm, the encounter becomes an immediate deadly force threat. At that point, the officer's priority shifts from making an arrest to preventing the weapon from being taken and ending the threat before it can escalate even further.
No.
Let go.
Stop.
Of my gun.
I'm just trying to get away.
You're not getting away by holding on to the gun. I'm telling you to let go of my gun right now.
I didn't say to do this. Stop. Please help me. Stop. Let go of that fucking
Help
gun.
yourself and let go of the gun, man. You about to get tased.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Roll over on your belly.
The officer is still trying to resolve this through verbal commands, but every second the suspect holds on to the firearm increases the danger. If those commands fail, a less lethal option may be the safest way to force compliance while protecting everyone involved.
You're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased.
Please let me go.
I'm telling you, you're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased.
I work for you guys. Shoot me in the head. I don't want to do this.
You're gonna get tased.
Just let me go.
Officers are still dealing with active resistance, and verbal commands alone don't appear to be changing the suspect's behavior. If they believe compliance isn't coming, they're likely preparing to transition to a less lethal option to bring the situation under control while reducing the risk of a prolonged struggle.
All right, step back. Step back. Yes, sir. Get down!
Stop!
Get on the ground!
Damn, stop me!
Echo 226, Tango deployed. Roll over on your back, on your belly.
Get
Roll
on
on
your
your
stomach!
Even after the taser is deployed, this encounter isn't over. If the suspect continues resisting, officers will still have to work through the challenge of gaining control and safely getting him into custody.
Stomach now!
Stop! Stop it! Stop it!
Get on the ground!
Stop!
Get on the ground!
Stop! Stop!
Stop it, you're gonna get tased again! Stop it! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now!
Stop it!
Get on the ground!
A taser isn't guaranteed to end a struggle immediately, especially if a suspect remains determined to resist. Officers still have to secure control safely because the risk to everyone involved doesn't disappear the moment the device is deployed.
No! Stop!
Get on the ground! Roll over! Resisting!
Get over!
Stop!
Stop it! No.
Give me cuffs.
Stop! Seriously, man.
Stay down!
No.
Cuff him.
Stop, please.
It looks like officers have finally brought this situation under control. With the resistance ending, they can now shift their focus to safely securing the suspect and completing the arrest.
One of you gentlemen was here when I was trying to retain my gun from him. Both of you?
Yes, sir.
Believe me, I was trying to get the taser out, but unfortunately, I needed two hands on that gun.
I understand.
Saw the whole thing.
We grab him rather than him grab the gun.
I appreciate y'all.
The incident ended with Stephen being taken into custody after officers finally gained control of the situation. According to the case information, he was charged with petite theft, assault on a law enforcement officer, battery on a law enforcement officer, and resisting an officer with violence. Once the encounter turned into active resistance, the officer's priority shifted from investigating the original call to safely controlling an immediate threat and protecting everyone involved. What are your thoughts on how the officers handled this incident? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, that's the end of today's breakdown. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, how do you think this situation went down? Did the officers handle it the right way, or would you have done something differently? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next Bodycam breakdown.